So I want to talk about rejection. Ooh. Okay, rejection. Nobody likes rejection, right? But rejection is actually your best friend. How is that? It's nature's process of elimination. Think about it. There's only one you. There's only 24 hours in a day, and there's only 7 days in a week. And the average person lives to about 80 years. So if you were to walk into a room of 20 people and let's say 15 of those people liked you back and you found them attractive as well, you couldn't possibly build a meaningful relationship. Even if you wanted like just a you know casual relationship, you'd be tired out. You wouldn't be able to do it. So what nature does is not chooses for you, but it introduces you to candidates that match your frequency, your energy, what you're putting out. So here is the real big kicker. What are you thinking about yourself? What are you attracting? Okay. And most of us have this unfortunate problem of being raised by Hollywood and Disney, okay, and fashion magazines. So all of those are smoke and mirrors. It's hair, it's makeup, it's lighting, it's everything, right? So what we've been trained and conditioned to is to look for the outside package. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting someone who's healthy, fit, and attractive. With that being said, are you looking at their personality? If we were a race of blind humanoid creatures, would we even care about what we look like? No. You would want to feel the energy, make sure that you're vibing together. You would make sure that when you have a conversation, that everything is in alignment, right? It should happen naturally. Think about when you were a little kid in elementary school or kindergarten. You didn't care about what your friends looked like. You were just happy to be with them. And then as you got a little bit older to elementary school or maybe junior high, you started pairing up and pairing off with different groups, or maybe you had a BFF, best friend forever, right? And so you didn't care about what your best friend looked like. You just enjoyed being around them because you had a lot in common. The energy was right. You were vibing together. You didn't care about all of that until those hormones kicked in, right? Right? And so by then, you're already indoctrinated because of cartoons. Have you ever seen an ugly cartoon character unless it was a villain or an idiot character? No, no. And so we have to break out of that conditioning, right? And we have to start looking and listening and feeling people for who they really are. And here's the key. If someone doesn't like you, it's okay. They just weren't for you. Save the instead of getting mad, save the energy for someone else. Now, if you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you keep striking out, it could be the wrong location or environment. It could be, maybe you need to just relocate somewhere where there's more people who think about things or have the same type of career, same type of activities. There, meetup.com, there's a lot of clubs and things where like-minded people are going to be. And then you strike up a conversation. If you find someone attractive, don't approach them from that aspect. Approach them from a mutual topic. Oh, you like Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Hey, what do you think about this? Oh, so you like skiing? Oh, I didn't know that. And you take it from that and you slowly get to know them because they might look good to you, but when you get to actually know them and talk to them, you might okay, you're cool. Okay, we could be friends. It's cool. And so that's look, it's really simple. It's only one you, okay? You can't date everybody that you see. Think about like the kid in the candy shop. You can't if you were able to eat every candy, you're gonna get sick. Okay? And find that out now too. All right. So, and this is both, I'm talking about men and women. I'm not singling out anyone. Okay. We have to understand, we have to start really, really looking on the inside of the person. Okay. And It's that simple. Think about it, even jobs. Can you imagine if you went through there's 10 jobs and you all want them and they all said you're hired? How you gonna work all 10 jobs? You can't do it. Or maybe there's a master you want to study under. You know what I mean? You want to learn this craft, right? And like there's 5 of them, all 5 of them want you, but you only got scholarship for one to study under one. What are you gonna do? You're going to choose the one that you resonate with the most. You study, you may go take a couple workshops, right? And then you say, okay, I choose this one. And your scholarship is going to go to that, right? And so it is really simple. And here's the key too. See, when we get rejected, we take it personally. We take it to the heart. Why? Because we are putting all of our hopes and dreams, we're putting our identity, our core belief about ourselves in another person. And we have to stop doing that. That's indoctrination too. That's indoctrination. We are not, we don't have to be, look a certain way, have a certain job. We don't have to do any of that. Yes, we should have goals. We should have aspirations. And we should look for people who support those goals and aspirations, right? And also people who are going to be real with us. Maybe when our aspirations are a little too high, that's me. I had to get rid of some stuff, or not get rid of it. I had to spread it out a little. So, we have to be able to hear correction, take correction. Okay? Because maybe you're being rejected because you're doing something wrong. Maybe your attitude is bad. Maybe your breath stink. And maybe you need to go get some dental work done. Maybe, you are out of shape. Maybe you don't have a place of your own, or different things. And these are just things that anybody would normally want you. So you gotta really don't take it seriously. But sometimes people come into your life to reject you, to let you know that, hey, you're doing good, but you're slacking a little bit on your finances. You're doing great, but you're slacking a little bit on your health. Get in, work out, go walk, go jogging, ride a bike or something. Get a health checkup. Maybe there's something wrong with you, and your doctor will tell, oh, here, this is what you need to do. This is what we're going to do to treat it. And maybe it's just something as simple as that. Maybe you have anger issues. Go to counseling. There's nothing wrong with counseling. Pick up a book. Read it. You can shrink yourself. You can heal yourself, really. But sometimes we do need someone to talk to. So there's a lot of different things going on. But at the end of the day, every rejection is a lesson. It's a cue, maybe an alarm to wake you up, to let you know that you're doing good, but you could be doing better if you did this, right? And then the last but not least is the right person isn't ready for you yet. You have to work on yourself. They have to work on yourself. And it doesn't mean you can't date in between. Just be upfront about what that situation is. And when you date because you actually like the person, you're actually interested. When you just go for the superficial, it never works out. It just doesn't. And that's what a lot of people are finding out about right now. You know what I'm saying? And look, check it off your spiritual bucket list. Check it off your human bucket list. It's a rite of passage. And congratulations, you're almost there. So don't take it personally. Very attractive supermodels, you should hear some of their interviews. They get turned down all the time. So it's not you. It's just, it's not meant. It's maybe you're supposed to be in your solo season. Maybe you're supposed to be working on yourself right now and getting things together, And like I said, sometimes maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the right mate is working on themselves in their solo season. Maybe you're not in the right country. Maybe you're not in the right career. Maybe you're not in the right stage of your life yet. But you got to trust yourself that it will be there. And here's the question. When you find that person, do you have enough love in your heart? Do you love yourself? Do you forgive yourself? Do you practice self-care? Do you laugh at yourself and say, oh, okay, I embarrass myself. It's okay. It's just being human beings. Now I know. And so when the right person, place, or things come into your life, are you going to be ready? Same thing with a job. You got rejected for the job. Maybe you were overqualified. Maybe you were underqualified. Maybe that just wasn't the right place for you. Don't take a break, but don't give up looking. Maybe it's a timing issue. Maybe you get like a call 3 months later. Oh, by the way, are you still interested in this job? So and so, didn't work out. And, we were going to hire you, but, we had to choose this other person for whatever reason, and there it is. And maybe you needed those 3 months to beef up your education in that particular field. And now you're ready. So I'll leave you with that.